Akko here again. Welcome back to episode 5 already. Episode 5 of my Feed the Beast DW20 series. Now, the sun has just come up. I've just been out here at night, and with this sword, I added sharpness 5 to this sword after the last episode. So that's 5 bits of quartz, and that took 29 levels to add 29 player levels. So I took a bit of damage there. This is going down pretty quick. I need to get these repaired and get unbreaking on them. So I need to automate my berry production because I'm going through the berries pretty quick now. Now I've got a plan for today's episode. I've got a few things to make. The reason why I was out there, I was looking for endermen, and I actually found 2. And I got ender pearl off each of them. I thought I got 2 ender pearls for the second one. Then no, I got ender pearl off each of them. So what do I spend these ender pearls on? Well, I think the first one is going to go on an infinity enchant. And I was thinking of a chunk loader, but I'm not sure. I could do with a vacuum chest. Chunk loader just uses 1 or 2. Let me just check. Yeah, chunk loader uses 1. It uses 2 diamonds. I ain't got the 2 diamonds spare at the minute anyway. So it looks like a vacuum chest. What? Right. So. Okay. Let me come back to that then. Let me. Oops. Just sort out my inventory really quick. You're all organic. I'll leave them in there for now. And you will be in there. And just for now, I'm binning them seeds. I can always get more. Right, so what's my plan for this episode then? What did I do last episode? I still need to get compressed cobble gen. I'm not going to do an actual compressed one yet. That's going to come later when I get Tinker's extra utilities stuff and Steve's factory manager to make that. But I'm going to go with the thermal expansion block generator. This is what I was going to do at the end of last episode, but I realised the episode was getting too long. Now, I've got all the bits ready for this. I thought I might as well get stuff ready. Now, this will also be expanded in time to produce... Well, for now, it's going to produce cobblestone and it's going to produce smooth stone. And it's going to get expanded to do obsidian, sand, glass, flints and gravel. What eventually, but for majority of that, well, for the obsidian I need a lava source, so I need a pumping lava for the obsidian part, or magma crucible. Nah, I'll have a lava pump, but I'm not going to use lava pump for power though. For the other end I need power for the pulverizers and the furnace that it's going to need. For now I'm just going to do a nice and easy little quick build. So what we want is 3 machines. Now 2 of them. In fact, first of all, what we need, let's talk you what I've made at the minute. I made some tin gears and some copper gears. They're pretty straightforward. Just tin or copper around an iron ingot. And I made some of these pneumatic servos. That's glass, iron, redstone. And we need some machine frames. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm making 3 of them, aren't I? 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's what the tin gears are for. That gets me these things, machine frames. Now they go in the middle, and these copper gears go either side there. The pneumatic servos go down the bottom. We've got glass either side of that, and then the difference is we've got piston. We've got 2 pistons because we're making 2 ignis extruders. So 1, 2, and we've got 1 bucket because we're making an accuracy accumulator. 1. Cool. So what I'm going to do is down here under the floor, I'm going to excuse me, that daft little cough's not gone properly yet. I'm going to first of all wonder why I didn't get a second bucket full of water. Because I'll put a bucket of water there, grab them, and in there I am going to put the accuracy accumulator down there, like so. I'm just going to run upstairs, get another bucket of water. Off we go. Hope no skeletons see me. Back down we go. Cool, there we go. So that should be producing water, and it is. Excellent. As you can see, the output's to the top. That's what we want. And then on top of here, we're going to put these 2 of these extruders. Now, I need 1 more bucket of water. for the igneous extruder on the left there. The one on the right, we need a constant supply of water, which is why we've got the aqueous accumulator there. The one on the left doesn't need a constant supply. That just needs one bucket in, because the one on the left is going to be doing cobblestone for us. So what we need to do with this is put a bucket of lava in there. I've been down to the level 11 and got some lava. So that is producing cobblestone for us. Wonderful. This one, when we put the lava in there, we only need one bucket of lava, but we need a constant supply of water, because this one is going to be for smooth stone, which is why I've got the aqueous accumulator underneath. Yeah. So when I went down, instead of making loads of buckets and taking loads of buckets down to get lava, what I made was that. It's a portable tank, and all that is let me just pick it back up and show you the recipe. All the portable tank is 1 copper ingot, 4 bits of glass, real nice and cheap. Just take it down with you, plonk it down next to your lava source, get your bucket, just keep filling it up. That's what I've done. So I've got 8 buckets worth in there, save me going up and down a few times. So I've got a nice 7 spare buckets of lava there for whatever use they may need. So now that one's got lava in it, that was producing smooth stone. Excellent. And to store this, all I'm going to do is make a couple more jabber barrels, 2 of them, 2 of them, 1, 2. And then, right, so will these output to the top? Oh, they will. So thermal expansion in 1.7.10 has got these augmentation slots in. Now I didn't know this when I made these, but these come fully slotted, which is nice. So you can take these out, and it takes some of the options away when you take it out. That one there, automated output, so without that, so if I take that out, will that still put them out? So they're staying in there by the look of it. I'll put that in. Is that getting rid? Excuse me a second. Okay, so it looks like I need that to have the automated output. In fact, I'm going to, if you shift click in the middle of that, it clears it all. I'm just going to have that as the output, because that's all we need in there. So you can take these out. Like, I don't need redstone control on this, so I could take that out. It wouldn't make a difference because I'm not using redstone control on it anyway. But seeing as they're in there, I might as well leave them in. And if I make any machines that don't come with them and I need them, I can always pinch them out of this instead of having to make them. But that's it. Oh, what have I done? The water's gone. Oh, silly me. Input. There we go. So that one's making smooth stone. Excellent. This guy's stopped because it's full already. We need to we don't need the input on that actually, because that one doesn't need any input. All we need is an output there, and there we go. So the reason why I need the cobble is I want to go to the deep dark to mine, so I'm going to want compressed cobblestone, so that'll get me a barrel full of cobble, so that's going to help. The reason why I want smooth stone is because whatever I'm going to be building, whether it's the Titan or the Battersea power plant, then I'm going to need a lot of cobble to build it, a lot of smooth stone to start building it. I may change it for different material later, but I like to build out smooth stone. It's a little bit prettier than cobble, and you can chisel it alright and stuff. So that's why I wanted them. So that will get expanded, I'll be getting more, but for now that's all I wanted, and that's mission 1 accomplished for this episode. Right, let me just get my safety bucket of water back on me. In fact, I'll have 2 buckets of water, why not? And you can dump that spare lava and a spare bucket in there, and dump them in there, and once again my inventory's tidy. I made a crescent hammer. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode, but I made a crescent hammer just to, what did it to do? Oh, it's to pick up the strong box, so I could make it into the hardened strong box. You can't pick these up with a pick. I'm lying. I didn't think you could pick them up with a pick. Turns out I'm lying. You can shift right click them. I thought you had to do that. I didn't actually try using a pick. I just went and made a crescent hammer straight away. Oh well. Is it if they're locked you can't pick them up? I don't know. Meh. I haven't been playing for a bit, have I? There's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Right then, so that was the first thing I wanted to do for this episode. Second one. Oh, there we go. There's my warp from doing the tainted research. Like I mentioned last episode, that's from doing that research there. See, it's got a little purple cloud around it, and it says forbidden knowledge, mostly harmless. So that's every now and again I get that little heartbeat and a little dimming in my vision. Right, I'm not in there yet. What I want to do now is, one of them ender pearls is going to be part of this build. Right. Here's a minute. Now this has changed, I think, since last time I've done it. Again, this might not be the best way of doing this, but it's how I'm going to do it for now, because oh, that's going to make things a bit awkward. Right, in fact, let me do that instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, and what I'm going to do here is, again, thermal expansion stuff. Let me just get that out of the way. Ignore the ender pearl and the iron and that for now. That's not part of this bit. The bit we're doing here is, what is the bit we're doing here? That's the bit we're doing here. So I made some more pneumatic servos, some vanilla pistons, vanilla chests, and some tin gears, which, like I said, will just tin around iron. I'm going to make 8 of these guys, autonomous activators. Now, that's going to lag a bit because I right clicked, I mean. What I'm going to do with them is, actually wanted them facing upwards. So, I put my crescent hammer away. What a tool. This is a bit of a cowboy way of doing this, I think, and once I get used to what mods are in the pack and how they've changed and stuff, I will probably change the way this is, but this works good enough. Right, that works fine. Right, let's sort this out then. Oops. I want them, so they would be spitting out the bottom if they did spit out. These, as far as I remember, and please correct me if I'm remembering it wrong, but before, these with essence berry bushes, they would actually eat the essence berry bush, and they'd take it inside. Whereas now it looks like the don't. Now it looks like, oh, come here you. That'll get me that back. Now I can put that back. There we go, tidy. And that can go back there. So I've done nothing to them up top. What you should see is berries all over the floor, because what's happening under there, let me just pull one of these out just to show you. It's that same one again. If you look in there, what it's doing is right clicking. So whenever there's a berry there, the right click pops the berry off. So that's the first part of this. And what I can do to show you how that's working actually is get my watering can out and speed this up a bit. My watering cans work on these, so if I put my watering can down there, you should see that spitting berries. There you go, spitting berries all over the floor. So that's part of what we want, but it's not quite perfect. So what we need to do now is, once they get chucked on the floor, is to, this side's still manual because I didn't have quite enough things to make a full lot yet. Yeah, before I'm sure that used to pull the berry in, but now it works fine enough for me. What I need to do here is I need to turn this into alloy mode. So I've turned it alloys only, so I've disabled my in-out so I don't start pulling all things in. I want 1 iron ingot and 1 ender pearl in there, and that's going to process into into what? Right, what I'm making here is called a vacuum chest. This is one of the new items to Ender.io that I've never used before. What it needs is this guy, pulsating crystal, and that's 8 of these pulsating nuggets around a diamond. So what I'm making here is 1 pulsating iron, which you make in the Alex smelter, which is what we're doing. There we go. So there we go, we've got one of them. Oops. I could have used the vacuum hopper from Open Blocks for this as well. Still uses ender pearl, so they're similar in price. That don't use a thingy though, does it? Maybe should use that because it doesn't use a diamond. Well, I've already used the ender pearl now, haven't I? It's not called a vacuum hopper then. What's it called? Vacuum hopper. Oh, it's capitalised. Obsidian hopper. Screw it, I made it now. What else can I use that in? So, right, I can't unmake that. I don't want one of them yet. It's only a diamond, isn't it? I'll always get more. So we've got one of them, and we've got a chest. 7 iron round it. It's a vacuum chest. Excellent. And what I'm going to do with that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is going to go on the floor there. And now, if we watering can this again, in fact, if we throw them down there, you see it sucked them in. Excellent. If we watering can that, whenever someone get medal or get sucked down there. Wonderful. So if I'm around my base, because obviously it's not chunk loaded yet, if I'm around my base, then any of the berries on this side that ripen, let's say, they're going to get bounced off there and they're going to end up in there for me. Very nice. So I've kind of automated my berries, not massively, but a bit. I'll get this side done off camera once I've got a bit more resources. Cool, so that's the second bit I wanted to do this episode. I'm flying through things this episode, not like last episode where I didn't feel like I got anything done. So that's T block gen done. I've automated my berries to an extent. I wanted a chunk loader. If I had not used that diamond, I could have had a chunk loader. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have an infinity book, and then I'm going to make a bow. Now, I might actually make... There's a bow in there, isn't he? I've not researched yet. That guy. Never mind, I'll just make a normal bow. Normal infinity bow, and then put power 5 on it as well. In fact, let's have a look. I'll take all of them because I might need them. I'll take all of them as well. And let's go play down here again with this thing. So I've actually already got 5 flint in there yet. So power 5's the most you can get yet. So you see there, when I did the armour, I copied the book and it was the same price. It was 40 levels, which would have been the same as doing 2 more of the armour. When I did the sharpness, it was the sharpness the same as the power 5 there, it's 29 levels. So to get 3 books this way, it'd cost you 87 levels. Whereas making one and then copying it using this method costs you 69. So you save 20 odd levels by doing this bit. So it is worth doing, I think. So I'm going to do that again. In fact, you see me do this last episode, so I'll quickly do this first bit, and then I won't make you watch me while I copy it all. But I've got 29. I've got a power 5 book, and now with another book and quill, let's get that in there. And this ender pearl is going to get me with 30 levels. It's going to get me infinity 1, so I'll have a power 5 infinity 1 bow, which should do pretty nice damage to anything that comes near me. Right, I'll get these because I'm going to copy both of these, so I'll end up with 3 power books and 3 infinity books. And once I've got that done, if I've got enough berries, which I probably haven't, well, I'll get as much as I can done. I'll be back in a bit. And I'm back, and I'm in the nether because I used the watering can and I got all the levels I needed to get both the infinity book and the power book, so they're both sorted. Now what I want to do is I actually want to make a bow out of bloodwood, and I think that's the one that's bloodwood, the upside down one. I think that's some more of it there. Just so you know where I am, you can see there's my waypoint, that's where my portal is, down there. So I've got a tunnel up, come up there, and I've just run up the side up here. Last time I came up here I got jumped by loads of spiders and nearly died and ran back down there. So it's the first time I've been back up here since. I've not seen any spiders yet. Are you bloodwood? You are. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is grab a bit of this, because I seem to remember last time I played this was good stuff, and if you look at it in the tooltip, no, I think that should have been enough. I think I only need sticks. Oop. Oop. No, I don't need sticks, do I? Pick it back up, you fool. I'm so bad at bouncing this stuff back at them, so I'm waiting to get a bow. Alright, let me just get back down here. I'm away, you. Right. I actually need to go back to my base anyway to craft what I want to craft, because I forgot to get some string. So last time I was here and I said I got jumped by spiders, I actually, even though I took damage, I managed to kill the ones that jumped me, and I got some string. So if you look at the bows here, there's your normal bow, it's got a durability of 384. There's your bloodwood bow, it's got a durability of 1501. So it's a nice durable bow. If you look through all of them, it seems to have a very high durability. That's 691, 767. So because of its reinforced stairs, of course that's a different matter. But if you look at them, it's got a really high durability. So I think I'm making the decent bow. Now what you need to make it is sticks, yeah, 3 sticks and 3 flame string, and flame string is what the spiders here drop. So let me make that into 4 sticks. I always forget which way bows go. Is it that way? No. Oh yeah, that was. No, that will. Do it the same as the picture. So if I head back to my base, I think I've got 5 flame string. We shall soon find out. By going up this really slow ladder. And then I'll be able to go back and actually fight ghasts, because I'm with power 5 on. I'm thinking 1 or 2 it should take them out, which is good. As I get more levels, the next thing I'm going to be adding on to stuff is unbreaking onto my sword and my armour and the bow that I make. So where would I put it? Would it be in there? It's not in there. Oh, it is. There it is. Excellent. There we go. I did have 5. So 1 blood bow. Awesome. And if we jump down here, see how many levels I need to get. So that is the last of the power books, it should be. And there's one of the infinity books. So in my well used anvil, so I need 8 levels for that. I mean it's 6 for that, so I'll probably need a bit more once that's on though. So I'll cut again, I'll get some more levels collected up. So at the minute, just because this is what's kind of holding me back, I've just been playing around with the watering can. I'm sure everyone knows how to make a watering can. I don't think I showed it. I made it while in between recording. But oh, it only shows you the recipe for an empty one, I think. Very straightforward. There you go, empty watering can. You can use iron or stone with a bowl and a bone meal. So I did that one. Is that the same? Oh, it's peaceful mode, okay. So I did that one anyway because I didn't have any stone at the time, I had plenty of iron. Well, there we go, watering can empty. Just click it on water, it makes it into a full one. What's the difference between reinforced one then? I reckon that'll work better. Just so you know, the broken one is if you put it in a machine, it breaks it and it runs at something like 10% efficiency. But what I'm going to do now is get enough levels. 20 in there, cool. Get enough levels to sort my bow out. Go kill a few ghasts. I'm just going to get a regen potion or 2 made so I don't have to keep eating golden apples. Back in a bit. Okay then, here I am back again, and as you can see in my hand I have got regen potions, so things are much safer for me now. I've been out and about last couple of nights fighting stuff, and I see my arm is pretty damaged, but I've been doing alright. The bow's excellent. It killed that ghast that was shooting me before. I went back and killed it in one hit, and it dropped 2 ghast tears, which is nice, so I managed to get 6 potions. I've actually had to drink one because I fell off my stairs, so I've got 4 there, 1 here, and I fell off one of them little endermen. I think, is it Ender IO spawned them? It spawned behind me there while I was reading my Lexicon of Botania, because we're going to start on Botania in a minute. So I fought it and it teleported. I killed it and I fell down the ladders, and I didn't quite land on the water, I just landed on the edge, and I landed with half a heart. So my armour, my protection stopped a lot of the damage, I guess. A lot of the fall damage, which I didn't know it even did that, but I don't know. I had half a heart anyway. That was all good. I've been out here fighting, and up to now, every enderman I've killed has given me an ender pearl, which is nice. In fact, I want to use a bow more because I don't want my armour to get worn. You can see it does a lot of damage. It's been pretty good stood up here. I've had 4 endermen in view from up here, and last night I came out, there was 2 over there, and they both teleported across to me when I looked at them, which was nice. I'm not seeing any at the minute though. And I've been out onto the sand one night and I got a couple over there as well. But there's one. Come here, you. Oh. No ender pearl? Oh, there it is. Cool, so still 100%. So if you see on that, in the white right in there, increases ender pearl drops. So it's working. Scared the shit out of me. Bastard. Creepy guy in his raincoat. Whew. Right then, so I'll go sleep because I don't want to carry on scaring myself like that. You may notice the animal sounds as well while I was out here. I needed some feathers. And I didn't really need some wool, but I've got a bit of wool as well, so load a couple of sheep over here, put them in a hole, load some chickens over here, and I've been, mainly because chickens drop feathers now, just randomly. That's new to me, I think. Pretty sure that didn't happen in 1.6.4. I need the feathers for the book and quills for the enchanting, so that's working nice. Just so you know what I'm going to do next for the enchanting, by the way, is 3 creeper heads, gets me a looting 3 book, 40 levels, but I'm a bit low on stuff at the minute, so that's what I'll be doing next. I'll be putting that on the sword. Once I've done that, I'll be looking at putting unbreaking on all of these. So that's my next thing after that. See how this is doing while we're down here. Over half a barrel, over a quarter of a barrel, so that's going well. Excellent. Now then, Botania. I've watched a video by WTF Geeks, also known as Lewis, from he plays on the Utopia server. I've played with him a few times, and he's got a really cool quick start guide for Botania. And I watched it the other night, and I've just had a quick scan over it again, and I think I know what I'm doing. Famous last words, possibly. But let's just throw all that in there. And you can see, look, I've got 6 ender pearls. Very soon I'll be making an ender chest and an ender pouch. I need some leather for that, so I'll come back to that. What I need for this is, I believe... So what you've got with Botania is you've got these plants, and if you take a plant and put it into your inventory, it becomes petals. There we go. I've actually done this once, but then I messed the video up, so actually already got the petals there. So what I'm going to do is first make some stone slabs. I didn't mean to make... Oh yeah, I had to make 6, didn't I? And then, like that, this guy's called a petal apothecary, and that's our main thing we're going to use for Botania. This is all explained very nicely in the book, but I do recommend you watching WTF Geeks. It's actually his YouTube name is WTFG33KS. That. Botania Quick Start Guide. It's called. It's very cool if you're new to this. So what I'm doing, we'll put that back for now. What am I putting back? Nothing to put back. So that's that blue petal gone. What I need is 4 of these white ones. So that's 2 of the white plants. And if we come up here, this is what I forgot the first time, I also need a seed. There we go. I think it's any seed. What I'm going to do out here, let's first make sure no one's sneaking up on me. Okay, it seems safe enough. And I'm going to put this down here. And we're going to want some water. I'll throw that in there, like so. Oh, you son of a... Oh, of all the cocking things to happen. Get off, you bastard. Mandrake attacking me. Oh, man. Nausea. Brilliant. Pardon my idiocy. Replant them snowbells. Mandrake. Belladonna. Mandrake. There we go. So I guess I've got a little bit of witchery stuff to go in a chest until I start witchery. Ah, still failed. There we go. Click on the side of the thing. Right, that's more like it. Now what I want is my mystical white petals here, and I'm going to use Q to put them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see them floating about. Very nice. And now I believe I do a seed. Cool. And I've got myself a pure daisy. Excellent. That is what we needed. There we go. One of the purest pure daisies. Now what we can do with that is... Tell you what I ain't got. I ain't got no smooth stone. Let's take some wood for now. And while we're doing that, we'll furnace only. That's disabled. That's okay. Put that in there. Turn that into smooth. Oh, what am I on about? I've got a fucking quarter of a barrel down there, haven't I? What we do is it wood or is it logs? No, let's have a look. Put these planks on there. I might have got this wrong. Let's check in the book. It's not under there, is it? No, it's under the pure daisy bit. There we go. So it is logs. So I'm doing that wrong as well. So although I said Lewis's video sorted, it seems I wasn't paying attention. As if I'm cooking smooth stone off. What's wrong with me? I've done it now, haven't I? Let's put them planks back. Get some logs instead. There we go. Right, and I'll do 4 of each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And in a moment, they will turn into special materials, which what we use for the rest of Botanica. Now, what I need to work out next. Right, click the water on the side. That's more like it. What are you doing floating about? Where are you? There, that's it, it's bugging me that. Got it now. So you see, you can tell this is happening because it's got little white particle effects coming off all this stuff. Cool. Okay then, I did a bit more, but again the video went a bit long, up to 35 minutes, so I'm going to call it a day there, and there we go, we've got living wood and living rock, and next time we will go ahead and make some day blooms and a mana pool, and work towards making a fallen canade, and that's a nice touch there. On a page, if there's a certain page you want to go to, you can click on it, it makes it to a bookmark, or shift click to remove, or click it, adds it to the bookmark. So now whenever I open the book, no matter where I am in the book, so I can be anywhere in there, I can go straight back to that because that's what I'm planning on making. That's what I'm planning on working out how to make. So hopefully you'll join me for that. Cheers. Bye.